everything you want is going to happen in your timing. It almost never does. How many times have you wanted to have something to happen at a particular time and date and it didn't happen? You know how many times that's happened to you? It happens all the time. So everything you ask God for, it comes in a process. It's going to happen, especially if you write it down. That's the secret. Everything you want has to be written. This is a principle of success that isn't often taught. It's the never giving up that hurts people the most. You pray for something, you ask God for something, then when it don't happen in your time, then you create these human excuses. Well, I guess it wasn't meant to be. I guess it wasn't the Lord's will. It'll never happen. It just didn't happen in your timing. But I can almost assure you, nothing you want is going to happen in your timing. It almost never does. How many times have you wanted to have something to happen at a particular time and date and it didn't happen? You know how many times that's happened to you? It happens all the time. I wanted a bike one Christmas. Went downstairs, it wasn't there. I mean, man, come on now. I was pissed at Santa Claus, my daddy. I was pissed at everybody. I didn't get that new bike for another 2 Christmases. But I got it, and when I got it, I appreciated the bike, and I took better care of it because I needed it, and I wanted it. It's so crazy, because because we were poor, so I would ask my father for stuff that was like unreasonable. My daughter asked for horses. My daughter's an equestrian rider. I bought her horses. She rides horses in Wellington, and she was an equestrian rider. Didn't work like that when I was growing up. I asked my daddy for a pony. Told me to go outside and put some hair on their bike. So everything you ask God for, it comes in a process. It's going to happen, especially if you write it down. That's the secret. Everything you want has to be written. This is a principle of success that isn't often taught, but it's in the Bible. There's a scripture that tells you that you must do this. It's Habakkuk 2:2. Just go read it. Habakkuk 2:2 says, write the vision and make it plain, so that he who reads it will run to it. And even though it tarry means take a long time, wait for it, for surely it will come at an appointed time. Everything you write on paper that God puts in your mind and your imagination, he puts it in your imagination because that's a sign of things to come. That's what he puts. Everything for you, he places it in your imagination. If you write it down and keep the faith, you'll get everything on that paper. Listen, this is not a magic trick. This ain't no theory of mine. This is how it works. But everything I put out comes back to me because I put it out with the expectation that the law of attraction works, that write the vision and make it plain so that he who reads it will run to it. And even though it tarry, wait for it, for surely it will come at an appointed time. That's a fact. That's in your Bible. I dare you tonight to go home and read Habakkuk 2:2. I dare you. And then I dare you to write everything you want on a piece of paper. And I dare you to read it every day and every night. And in a year, I want you to look back at that paper and see how much stuff you have. I dare you to try it. I dare you. Huh, what I'm talking about now.
Hello, and good evening, and welcome to another episode of 369 So Much More Than Travel. I am your hostess, Tanya Evans Bonds, out of Fayetteville, North Kakalaki, and today we are going to talk about think it, plan it, and do it. That was Steve Harvey. I love Steve Harvey. I like watching his motivational speeches and stuff like that. But he was coming out of Habakkuk 2:2. Write the vision, make it plain. He said, I dare y'all go read it, so I dare y'all to go read it too. So I'm got to bring in my sister from another mister, my one-star director, just like myself, out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. We're gonna bring her in. Sasha Roberts coming to the stage.
Hey
Whoop, whoop,
sis.
whoop, whoop.
Hey girl.
Hey girl, look at these great minds thinking alike with our Trevorium
Whoop, whoop.
USA proud shirts on. How you doing, girl? How you doing today?
Good. You know I love to represent and wear my Trevorian Proud shirt even when I ain't
Yes,
going no.
yes. Yes. Me too. But I plan on going somewhere when I had to go do launch today. Today was a busy day. I was up until 4 o'clock this morning, so I got up a pretty late start. But then I had to go run some errands, do some laundry, and I said, "Let me go and do this laundry and get back." And I got back just in time to come on this broadcast to talk about what we gonna have to talk about anyway in the next hour on our Common Club, our manifestation. What you thinking about that? What are we manifesting? I've noticed, and what Steve Harvey said, and what the Bible in Habakkuk 2:2 said was so true. Because I literally, when I speak a thing, when I think a thing, if I write it down, whatever I write down, even though it don't come when I want it to, but the God I serve is an on time God. And what happens is I write stuff down, I think a thing, I speak a thing, and I just keep speaking it until I get it. What say you, Sasha? I don't know if you, I mean, if you chiming in before Sasha chime in, if you chiming in, if you broadcasting on Facebook Live or streaming from either one of our social media platforms, our social pages and YouTube, make sure you clicking like and clicking share and subscribe, because I'm telling you, what goes on in these parts is the business, the bee's knees, it's the bomb.com, and they the truth. The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So we talking about what are we manifesting? Think it, plan it, do it. It's really those simple 3 steps. But inside of our Common Club, that's led by our team ambassador. Shout out to Ambassador Deborah Taylor. But she got us reading the first year of network marketing, and she's having us create a manifestation book, which is like so, like, basically writing down like a vision board, but it's a manifestation book. So I got actually two. I got on my book, and it's funny that our topic is what it is because on one of my books, which I use every day for my contacts and stuff like that, it says, think it, plan it, do it. See, God, the God I serve is a God that is so strategic that He gives me every direction and every step to take. I just got to take them. But then my second book, it says express yourself, right? In my book, like the first thing I put the scriptures, one of my favorite scriptures, Matthew 6:34, and it says, "Don't worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will bring its own worries. Today's trouble is enough for today." And then I put June 5th, 2024. And I want y'all to hold me accountable. I'm going live. It's written down. I'm saying it out loud. I'm saying it for the whole nations to see. But by June 5th, 2024, which is my birthday, it'll be my 47th birthday. But I will be an ambassador. It's written down. It's written down right there. I may get there. Look, I'm planning on, and I'm working so I can get there. I was up all night. I was on the phone talking to people that I went to school with, because those, when we got the journal that that's what we got to put inside the journal. But Sasha, you better chime in at any given time, because I keep going about all the things that I want, because I'm driving a 2023 Telluride because I said I was gonna have one, because Pastor Guy said he had one in 2020, and I said, "Oh, I want one of them." Remember when he was outside when we was in Memphis and he was showing us his 2020 Telluride? They had just came out too.
Yes, and he had his customized. I remember when he first got it, he was so happy about that Telluride. And I remember you saying, "I'm gonna give me one of them." I girl, look, that was one of the first things that you said, and I was like, "Yeah, all right." And
And I got,
girl,
yeah, I
you
just
got
kept saying it. Yes, yes. So we are talking about speaking things into existence and manifestation and how to go about getting it. What is it that you want, Sasha?
well, let me just say, since it is Transparency Thursday, we do it every
Yes, it
Tuesday and
is.
Thursday. Technical issues are rising for me today. My light wants to keep shutting off. I don't even know if this is actually streaming to my page at this moment, but that's all right. I just went on ahead and clicked like and
I see
shared.
it is. It
Okay, good.
is. You
So
screaming.
that technical difficulty is fixed. But kind of like what you said, I've always manifested things in my life. I didn't realize that I was until, just recently. I had a look at everything that I got going for myself. And I mean, to most, they're like, oh, that's nothing. You ain't got nothing going on. But to me, I'm breaking generational curses.
That's a lot.
There's a lot of things that I've stated, even as a child or a teenager, that I am living out now. So I've been manifesting my life
Yes.
for a long time. And back to serving a mighty God, I didn't understand listening to him and following what he's told you to do until he started talking to me more and showing more signs and showing himself. So now that I've started to pay more attention to what he wants me to do, and I'm walking in my on my path, in my purpose, with my faith. I'm seeing more and more things start to manifest in a more positive way, because when you speak of manifestation, you can manifest good and bad. And I was in a state for some time where I was manifesting a lot of bad luck, a lot of bad things. So the mind and the tongue is a very powerful thing. What you say and speak, you will eventually create. Um,
Yes, Lord.
so being able to dream about my desires and writing it out and making it plain and speaking on it daily is the keynotes to manifestation, along with having the attitude of gratitude. You're not grateful for bad things happening to you. You're grateful for the moment, to be able to experience those bad things and learn something from it. um so being able to put things visual, I'm a visual learner. I ain't got no fancy book like you. I got a regular little dollar store book.
Girl, mine's
But
is look, this is Family Dollar. Family Dollar did this all this. I ain't like you like, but you know what? That's the good thing about what I love about being in this company. We get to feed off of each other. Where in any place where I feel that I'm falling short, I can always call on you when I don't know how to do something, and vice versa. So, like, I didn't know about no ring lights and stuff like that. I remember the first time I got on camera, I'm sitting in the dark. I ain't had no background. I didn't know how to do none of that. All I had was my phone. I only had one phone at the time. I got two phones now, but hey, it's a write off for me, so I can have two phones. One for the but anyway. Let me tell you. But I had my phone. It was dark, and I'm sitting there. All you saw was my teeth and the shirt that I had on, because I had a white shirt on. But I was smiling. I was happy. I was, that song started from the bottom. Now we're here. I'm telling you, this journey with Travorium is literally starting from the bottom. Now I'm here. Look at God. Now look,
yeah,
got a
I
got
mean,
a whole
because
computer.
you don't have to be prepared to get started. You have to have the will
Right.
to want to get started. You
You
know,
got to make the decision.
one thing I hear from a lot of people is, I can't do what you do. Getting on the Zooms and talking to people and getting on live and talking to people. But what a lot of people don't know about me is that I'm very shy. I'm very introverted. I don't like being in front of people. But I have a will to get out of my comfort zone and push myself to the next level, because my comfort zone is keeping me locked in. And doing what makes you uncomfortable is what makes you grow. Um, So that's another part of my manifestation. Enrichment programming is something I got on the front of my book. New
Okay.
group opportunities. That's something that has been arising more for me. I mentioned on it a little bit a few days ago. I want to here soon partner with a few businesses in my local area and put together a networking vendor type
Mm-hmm.
event. So that's something that I put on my manifestation journal. But outside of in the future, right now, it's already starting to show itself. I'm getting inquiries and requests for group activities now. So writing it and making it plain and having it visual, it starts to manifest almost immediately. You just got to have that will and that want to do more.
Shout out to Eugene Pinkney chiming in. Hey, thanks for chiming in, King. And we will definitely be talking really soon because Eugene be traveling and learning Espanol and all that stuff. And well, we gonna help you travel for less and travel. Uh-oh, wrong button. And travel better. But yes, if you are just tuning in, let us know that you are here and give us a shout out. But we are talking about manifestation. Think it, plan it, and do it. So, like, okay, I'm a planner, right? I don't like to do things last minute. I don't like being rushed. So a lot of things that I've been because this right here, the manifestation journal that Coach D got us doing, it's absolutely no. It's new to me because I mean I speak things into existence. I don't necessarily write them down, but it's good to write them down because the way my mind's set up, I visualize an attack. So I have whole blown out scenarios played out in my head. Like when I got into this company, I was like, I didn't focus on what I didn't have. I just made sacrifices to get what I needed to get in because it was it was just too it was just too it just made too much sense.
It's a no
Especially when you
brainer.
complain, right? Especially when you complaining about having to pay bills. Them bills is coming. I'm 46 years old. Them bills been coming since I was 18 years old. This and the same ones, light, rent, car, insurance, all of that stuff. It's been coming out. It's been taken out of my checks because I went to the military, so I had automatic, withdrawn. So it was take. I've been paying that since I was 14, actually. You know what I mean? So I, had to, help at the house and stuff like that. So I've been paying bills all my life. Like Celie said, all my life I had to fight. All my life I had to pay bills. But I had asked God one time, I said, Lord, why I got to pay for food? I need food to be healthy. So I need you to put me in a position when I ain't got to pay for nothing. I just want to get it and recycle and recycle and I recycle. And I was literally saying all this stuff just like I was like, Lord, I don't want to work on the weekends because I want to be able to have time to, spend with the Lord on Sundays. And I kept saying it. I kept saying it. I wrote it. I wrote a letter to my supervisor. I want my Sundays off. And look, and what did God do? He gave me my Sundays off. I didn't know he was gonna get me. Lay me off of my job. But I'm telling you, that was like the best decision. That could have been. That was like the best thing that could ever happen to me. Being late, and I was one of the people that got laid off because my brother had just got killed, and I wanted to go to his funeral, which is back in my hometown, Cleveland, Ohio. My job told me I couldn't. Yeah, so I said, "Well, I'm going," and they were saying I wouldn't do that if I was you. And I went. You know what I'm saying? I went because I like to do what I want to do when I want to do. I don't like being confined. I don't like being told what to do. That's why I didn't make the military a career. I don't like being told what to do. That's why I moved out my mama's house as soon as I could because I don't like being told what to do. I like to come as I go, do as I please, and have the means to do it. And that's another thing. A lot of things like New Orleans, that was all a manifestation of what I said I was gonna do. Did not know how I was gonna do it.
Girl, because I spoke it from the first time I heard about it, and I mean, we we know how it was done.
We know how we got down there
It
because it
was
was
all
nobody but God.
nobody
But
but God.
I'm telling you,
But I shouldn't
I
have
mean,
been there. So won't he do it?
look, not only did we get down there, we ate good, we had a good time. If I'm not mistaken, I left with some money because, like I remember saying long time ago, you got to see things before you see it. The Bible say faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Just like we have the faith to believe in Jesus Christ, we can't see him, but we can't see the heat either. But girl, was it hot yesterday? It was hot. Where it was so hot yesterday. I mean today. I know you was hot yesterday, but that heat that you felt, you couldn't see it physically,
Mm-mm.
but you knew it was there.
I can see
I
it
seen it
glistening
on
all
you.
over. I was gonna say I seen it glistening all over the body, but
Yeah, it
okay.
was glistening all over your body, especially yesterday. So I love this company. I mean, and to be able to believe in something that you have always wanted. I am actually, like you said, living my manifestation of the life that I wanted. Because the life I was living, I kept saying, Lord, this ain't my life. This can't be my life. I got folks dying all around me. And my son done got, I just got people walking away. I mean, everything but good was happening. And I just said, Lord, this ain't my life. So I need to you to put me on the path of what my life is supposed to be. And I literally like to play dress up. I get to play dress up in this company. I'm so excited for this upcoming conference. I am booked and reserved for 2024. And I just realized, didn't I say last year that this year 2023 I'm going somewhere everywhere this year?
Yes, ma'am.
Honey, I got the last 4 months of this year booked and ready to go. All I got to do is go.
Come on now. Where we going?
Miami in September, Puerto Vallarta. Yeah, Miami in September, Puerto Vallarta in October, November. Me and Bay going to DC, and then December I'm finishing out the year. Me and my homegirl back home. Shout out to Chantel Steele Pooh. She going on this cruise with me. It's my first cruise, so we going. You know what? I don't even know what we going. I just know we leaving out of New Orleans. I think we may be going to Cozumel. I don't know, but I'm gonna be hanging out with Pastor Mel Keys, 3-star director Pastor Mel Keys, and Lady Kendra. That bringing in the new year. So I know. Look, I'm gonna have my passport. I know I'm gonna have my passport before October, and I'm telling you, 2024, all roads is gonna be all overseas next year. Cause I'm telling you, I got the passport with the large book. It's babies out here getting stamps, and the Davis family. They got like 33 members of their family in the business, and they little cousins and stuff. It's 5 and 6 year olds with passport stamps. They done been to Dubai. They done been to Malagna. My bad, Magala. Hey, Miss Mac. Can't wait till you to get back and come on in. Hey, y'all. From Tara, she sings Miss Mac. This Mrs. Mac. Welcome. Deborah Taylor. Speaking of the Queen, Ambassador Deborah Taylor is chiming in. Hey, Queen. We get ready for this comic club, and we talking about the manifestation book that you got us doing. And we're I know that's right. And we need to talk, sis, because I got something a special going on this month. And this month only, yes, it's time to go. It is time to get in where we fit in. It's time for us to stop leaving our hard earned money on the table. Check this out. It's 400, it's over 400 tax write-offs for small business owners. And this right here is the best thing out here smoking, hands down. What do you say about that, Sasha?
I agree. There's nothing better than what we got our hands on. So
It's a blessing. It's been listen. I and by the end of 2023, I would have have taken 45 vacations since being on this platform. And listen, I have not worked a job since they laid me off in March 4th, 2013. Hey, best decision ever. So listen, we got some things going on. God is manifesting some things in our lives. And check this out. I was just thinking that I want to be like it's all about, for me, it's all about being connected with the people in this company. I don't know about you, but when doors have been closed, windows and other doors have been open, and since I've been connected with the folks in this, the oil is running down on from the head all the way down. You know what I mean? And it's been such a blessing. Like, man, I can't even look. I cannot tell it all. I cannot tell it all, but I can show you better than I can tell you. I know y'all be lurking and watching me on Facebook and everything like that, but listen, this can be used to make money. This can be used to grow your money. And this can be used to, I mean, everybody needs a reset. I don't know. Look, I wasn't gonna even talk about it, but I was thinking about that incident, that riverboat thing in Mississippi. I didn't know what people was
and
talking about
and Montgomery,
until I seen it. Oh, it was, oh, Montgomery, Alabama. That's where it was at.
girl, yes.
Man, listen, I be seeing all these people be making all these little emojis and stuff like that. And I finally saw the video. I did. I actually watched it. And I'm talking about, that's the type of connection. That's the type of partners that I want. Like, I don't have to know you to help you. You know what I'm saying? But I would have been, look. I was, when I was watching it on the screen, I was literally like, "What is going on?" And when I did like this, I seen somebody swimming in the water. I thought it was me in the water, but I can't even swim. But I'm telling you, that wasn't funny. But it's nothing. That's right. It's nothing like true bonds. And them people didn't know. Put like this, for all those people to see that that situation was wrong, and for them, like, a lot of times I be seeing stuff, you people don't want to get involved in a lot of different things, that's their business, stuff like that. But listen, right is right, wrong is wrong, and I'm on the side of right. So I'm telling you, but it don't have to be, I don't want that to be the only reason black folks come together, or people come together for a cause. I don't want it to be negative or violent. This is something that is universal everywhere, and that God created. Because if you think about it, we got partners over in UK. We got, I didn't know you from a can of paint, but you my sister. So I'm like, for us to come together the way we do, and to help each other out in this business, that's the type of that's the type of unity that I'm looking for, and I'm looking for partners like that. Because I'm telling you, there is, everything that we done been through together in this company, I will never forget. All the trips that we have taken and hung out together with, I won't
Girl,
forget.
I
We was
told you
down there at the river walk,
we gonna be
and
sitting
when
down there laughing one day at
I'm
all the crazy
I'm
stuff and
telling
all
you,
the struggles we done been through, and we gonna be sitting there
and
just
we was
our moment,
crying, when I'm talking about literally,
having a
like
ball.
when we left San Antonio, I was just so emotional. And you and my brother, shout out to Felice Roberts, Mr. Roberts, but you and the kids, y'all got up early in the morning. Y'all didn't want me. You ain't got an Uber, sis. We don't leave until later on. We'll take you to the airport. And I was like this, you and me, us never part. My key, da, da. I just love you, girl. So I'm like this, look. And I mean, I don't know what else to say, but I'm telling you, the bond that we shared, the connections. I love Mama D. I be calling her Mama D. And I love it when she refer to me as her little mini me. That's how I know 6-figure income status is coming. And it's coming real soon. All we have to do is keep speaking it, writing the vision and making it plain so that we can run with it, just like it says in Habakkuk 2 and 2. And what say you, Sash?
Sorry, I got kids distracting me and
Hey,
stuff like
nieces and nephew. Hey, niece and nephews.
um but yeah, I just, well, I mean, what else can I say based off of what you have said? We're a travel family that looks out for each other. We build each other up, show each other different things, look out for each other like any other normal traditional family should or supposed to.
Should.
We're
Exactly.
we're one team, one dream type of thing. We all
One body, like the body of Christ. We are one body. Shout out to Verena.
Hey Verena.
Cold Pepper, my sister, auntie, mama, everything out of Las Vegas, Nevada. That was my personal tour guide while I was there. That's why it was Miss V fault that I stayed there 2 weeks. I didn't want to go. I was having so much fun that I did not want to go. We did I'm gonna write about that in my next book. But we did zip lining, we did the high roller, we did a dinner and helicopter excursion over Vegas at night. What else we do? We let the fishes eat our feet. I did it 3 times in one sitting. She a trooper. I'm not. She. I mean, but I was doing things. She was like, "Yeah, you could do it," and I said, "If she could do it, I can do it." I had people telling me that, "Man, I love your life. Well, come on in and get some." Yeah, the high roller. That's what it was. The high roller. We did the high roller. Look, once I did the zip lining, everything else was cool beans. Cool sailing. It was this one lady while we was on the helicopter ride, and she was talking about some. Oh my God, we're gonna die! I was like, no, ma'am, you need to get on another helicopter ride because everybody on here is living. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for chiming in. Living travel by grace. One family. Yes, yes. That's Cynthia, one of our newest um travel partners out of, I think she in South Carolina. Thanks for chiming in. But yeah, if you are seeing this on anybody's page, you want to get back to the person that invited you and let them know, look, we want to know how y'all work, because this right here, Sasha, is you at work. I'm at work.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really call it work because I love what I do and I have fun doing it. So it's not work to me. It's everyday
Look, but
life. You
this is what
see, I'm
work
over
look
here
like for
answering
us.
calls, dealing with
Right.
children. This is
And
this
that's
is
what I
work,
love. Look, and can't
but
nobody
it's not
fire
work.
you. Ain't nobody
Right.
firing you. Can't nobody fire you. Matter of fact, if this one of the tax breaks, I mean tax things, one tax thing that I love about having a home business that I wish that I knew when my children were smaller. You can pay your children up to $12,000 a year when you have a home based business. They got to be at least 7 years old, but they can sweep out the office, your home office. Wash the dishes and stuff. That's right. You the boss. You is the boss. And look, and you got to pay the cost to be the boss. And the best thing about what I love, you sowing and investing into yourself. I'm getting ready to we're gonna close, but I want to close with this video before we close. What you about to say, Sasha?
So I want to say, A lot of people ask or talk about timeshares. Are we a timeshare? No, we're not a timeshare. There is no contracts, there's no maintenance fees or none of that. I was on one of our partners' calls tonight, and she was earlier today, this afternoon, she was talking about how she has a timeshare and how it cost her, a couple $1,000s to maintain it. And
Let me tell you.
with her timeshare, she has certain weeks where she can go to this timeshare,
Let me,
and
let me
girl,
tell
and
you.
if hold on, wait, she said, and if
I
she
know.
wants,
I'm letting you
she
finish, but
wants
let me tell you.
if she was saying that if she wants to go to another location, typically those locations aren't available. So why commit yourself to something that's gonna cost thousands of dollars to maintain, and you don't even get the opportunity to use it? With what we offer here, like she said, you can make money, you can grow money, and you can save money. This is a platform that saves thousands on not just travel, but activities, rental cars, cruises, things of that nature. I know quite a few partners who have bought used and new cars in their back office, you being one of them. Um, so when I say we're a lifestyle company, we're really a lifestyle company. We change the way people do business and travel on a day to day. So what's stopping you from taking a look? If you have questions or apprehensions, just get back with somebody who shared the information with you, and they'll get you clarity. It's very simple. It's a no brainer, and everything is very upfront and forthcoming. The company is debt free, and the CEO is an amazing man. And that's not just and that's not just boasting about him, but he is an amazing man. He's so humble and down to earth. And then we got leaders and other partners that we're working with that help us become successful and pull us out of our
Yes.
comfort zone. So why not partner with people? Your network is your network. You want to network with people that are going places that you want to go, or are where you want to go. That way you can lock arms with them and move yourself up the ladder as well. So that's all I got to say.
Girl, you had pinched the nerve. So I'm going back to that timeshare thing. I was one of them people who had a timeshare. Okay, let me tell you, we had to put a large down payment down, and then we had a large monthly payment. Now, mind you, I ain't never stayed in my timeshare until I got with Trevorian.
Wait, so you paid
I'm
a
gonna say
down
that
payment?
again. I'm gonna say
Yeah,
it
yeah.
again.
You paid a
We
down
had
payment.
look a down payment, a startup cost slash down payment. Then my monthly payment was because this is Transparency Thursday. Monthly payment of $627 a month. And if I wanted, like you said, if I wanted to use my timeshare at another place and another, like if I wanted, okay, I got the Westgate timeshare out of Myrtle Beach. But if I wanted to go to Vegas, not only am I paying that $627 a month, but to use it in Vegas, that's an additional $109 for
Hold on,
that
wait,
week.
wait. So you stayed in Vegas for 2 weeks and only paid $514
And stayed in three
in
different
three.
hotels
Right,
and
staying in
resorts.
three different properties. Um, what?
Right.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense.
That's why we don't do timeshares. And okay,
And listen, I
continue.
didn't get to stay into my actual timeshare that I had purchased until I got with Trevorium and booked it on my retail site. And still, it was still less than $627. And then on top of that, this is what they don't tell you about the timeshares. After you pay that timeshare off, guess what you still got to pay every year? You got to pay the HOA fees. You got to pay the homeowners to keep the upkeep and stuff. So you all, and you don't own nothing but a piece of paper. That's the scam. They don't tell you that though. And but I didn't know better. I literally didn't know better. But when once you know better, you're supposed to do better. So of course, and then I got out of my look. They don't call me no more because I let them know they breached the contract, and I let them know what they didn't tell me. And I put that up. They ain't bothering me. They ain't bothering us no more, and we ain't paying them nothing but no attention. How about that? But yes, and I also know Pastor Mel. He had two timeshares. But timeshares was it used to be the thing. That was like the best thing. Not anymore. Travorium, it is, and I will say I got the receipts and the tax returns to show for it. But it's the best travel membership. It's the best membership out here, hands down. Because check this out. I also have a Netflix membership that I pay $9.99 some asset every month, and I get unlimited movies. But they ain't giving me that. But look, Netflix ain't matching my money like Travorian. I done told people about all types of movies and stuff on Netflix, but Netflix ain't paid me no money to share that information. But Travorium do. I get a 1099 with Travorium. I mean, this is like my favorite emoji now. I don't even know what else to tell you. I mean, my money. Look, I'm not gonna even say nothing else. But what I will say is tomorrow night, which is Friday, payday, we have our Friday night live link. That's the Zoom ID. So you ain't got to go nowhere. You ain't got to worry about it. I don't like going nowhere. Guess what? All you got to do is log in on your phone on the Zoom. That is the code. That's the link right there. Whoever page you seen this on, you want to make sure you get back with them because we got the secret sauce. So there's a password. So you're going to have to personally get back to the person that invited you to this broadcast or anything that pertaining to Travorium, so you can get the low down, the down low, the everything, and the meat and potatoes, and get your questions answered. We have a product that you can use that we because I'm definitely a product of my product. I mean, we save money on dining and shopping. It ain't just travel. It's so much more than travel. We save money on travel and entertainment. Listen, we just saving and everybody is winning up in here. Let's go to the comments and see what the folks got to say. Dr. Renee, 3-star director, Dr. Renee said yes, yes. On everything we just said, she just said yes. Let's see. Shout out to my business auntie Carolyn Walker Pittman. The maintenance fees, I know, right, on them timeshares, the maintenance fees is off the chain. I'm telling you, this is what was really happening. This is Transparency Thursday. So we tell all up in here and we tell nothing but what God love, which is what? The truth. Yes, Cynthia says this company matches your money. What look, now let me ask y'all a question. I want y'all to think about it and I want y'all to answer this. If y'all go to y'all favorite grocery store, Sam's Club, Wally World, whatever, and then you get to their cashier, the cash register with your food, and they tell you your total, and they tell you, now go back and get the exact amount of money that you just spent, but you're gonna get all of it for just what you see on the screen. Wouldn't you continue going there? I would, because I like to eat. And I just love, I mean, look, I like getting more for my money. What else? What else we got going on? A timeshare, Carolyn Walker Pittman said a timeshare is so much more expensive to have, and you can only go once a year or every other year. Right, right. Go with a friend. Exactly. I'm not trying to go through all that. Eugene Pinckney says, yes. Veronica Culpepper, yes. We gonna end this right here because I got some stuff that I need to start putting in my manifestations books because I got my Telluride, check. And the house is next, check. I'm talking about I'm gonna be in my house and I'm put dates by these things. February 2024, I'm be in my house. You hear me? I'm gonna be in my house. I'm in the apartment now. I'm about to be in my own. Cause look, God bless the child that got its own. Huh?
Hello.
Huh? Huh?
So
Okay.
before you end it, I'm gonna just say we're in a social sharing economy. You know,
Yes, we are.
we share everything on social media every day, whether it's good or bad. When we talk to our friends, we're sharing what we've done throughout the day, where we've been, what we've ate, what we drink, what we buy.
For
You know,
free.
all the time. So why not share something that's gonna bless them, bless you, save the both of y'all some money, and potentially make the both of y'all some very good money. I mean,
If you so choose.
it's all on you.
It's up to you. If it's up to look, if it's to be, it is up to me. So if that applies to me, it's up to you too. Up, we got 7 viewers. This look, that number 7 been coming
Woo.
and flying all around me. It's called the number of completion, and the people is gonna start coming just like that fish jumped out of the water. When we was in the swamp on the swamp tour in New Orleans, that fish jumped out of the water, hit me right here, and that's how the people is getting ready to start coming.
Come on now.
So we're gonna end it with that. We're gonna see y'all tomorrow night, Friday night live once again. That Zoom ID is 851-8208-4922. Make sure you get back to the person that invited you to this broadcast or showed it on their wall so you can have the password. And I'm going to share my screen. But any final words, Sasha, before I start this video?
Um, what are you waiting on? Just take a look.
What are you waiting on? I am 1-star director Tanya Evans Barnes, and this is my sis, 1-star director Sasha Roberts, and this is what we do. Talk to y'all later. Good night.
Hello, these experts. If you want to travel more and for less, the Travorium memberships give you the best opportunity to travel multiple times a year. Prices you won't find anywhere. Our company is in its 11th year of operations with offices in Temecula, California and Madrid, Spain. We have thousands of members globally that enjoy traveling more, traveling better, and traveling for less. There are three memberships to choose from to help you save money $10 a month. The Titanium membership is $129 one time and $69 a month. And the Platinum membership is only $249 one time and $125 a month. All three memberships give you access to the lowest hotel prices available. Wholesale prices lower than Booking.com and all the other online booking sites. You also save on activities, entertainment, shopping, dining, and so much more. Our Titanium members also receive access to Airways and the World Tours platform, which will allow you to save even more money. The Getaways platform gives you access to over 2,000 beautiful resort destinations all across the globe. These vacation stays are typically 8 days and 7 nights and are as low as $100 for the entire week. The World Tours platform provides a top shelf level experience and has no equal. We have a team of travel experts dedicated to producing amazing world tours to fabulous 4- and 5-star destinations all over the globe at 2-star prices. You'll unlock the freedom to travel to the most sought-after destinations year after year at prices no one else can match. Titanium members also receive 130 points when they enroll and 140 points every month. Platinum members receive 250 points when they enroll and 250 points every month. Points can be exchanged for incredible vacations and allow you to get the very lowest cost vacations in the Getaways and World Tours platform. Prices you won't find anywhere on the internet or with a travel agent. Here are a few trip examples using points to get the lowest price anywhere. A getaway to fabulous Cabo San Lucas, Mexico for 8 days and 7 nights. The member price is only $49 plus tax when you apply 1,100 points. How about a getaway to Orlando, Florida? This gorgeous resort is located in the backyard of Disney World. 8 days and 7 nights for only $59 plus tax when you apply 1,200 points. Let me show you a world tour to Athens, Greece for 5 days and 4 nights. For this trip, you would pay only $199 and apply 1,400 points. This world tour also includes breakfast every day. Imagine going to an all-inclusive resort destination in Cozumel, Mexico for 5 days and 4 nights for only $299 for the entire stay. For this world tour, you would need 1,600 points. The memberships are so affordable, many purchase 2 platinum memberships and double their vacations and fun. One for you and one for a spouse or significant other. You can also eliminate the monthly subscription by taking advantage of our referral program. It's simple. If you're a platinum member, refer 3 platinum members to the club. It's not required, but many members take advantage of this option. You earn all the membership benefits and without spending any of your money. Take more 4- and 5-star vacation will become a super travel hero for your family, and your friends will think you've won the lottery. Get back with the person who shared this travel club with you today and let them help you create memories that will last a lifetime, and the vacations will keep coming every single year.